Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking the fascinating origins of a brand you definitely know, but whose backstory? Well, it might completely surprise you. We're looking at the origins of an absolute icon, specifically focusing on BMW's remarkable engineering legacy.
So, think about BMW for just a second. What instantly pops into your head? Sleek, high-performance cars, right? The ultimate driving machine. But do you actually know the true birth of this iconic company? Because if you're thinking they started out by rolling luxury sedans off an assembly line, you are in for quite a surprise.
Okay, let's dive into this. Long before BMW built the famous cars we instantly recognize on the road today, they were building engines for the sky. Going from aircraft engines to famous automobiles is a massive historical pivot, and it literally shaped their entire structural DNA.
Section 1. Before the automobiles, solving difficult aviation problems.
Before its cars became icons, there was a whole before era, defined purely by raw, uncompromising mechanics. To truly grasp what makes this brand tick, we have to look upward. They didn't start out figuring how to grip a paved highway. They were building survival machines meant to operate thousands of feet in the air. And that presents a completely different, incredibly harsh set of engineering realities.
Now, what's really interesting here is the idea that the birth of BMW was not the birth of a car company. I want you to really think about that. One of the most famous car makers in the world was actually a mechanical problem solver first. Their whole genesis was about mastering mechanics, not serving a consumer auto market.
Long before cars were even in the picture, their engineers were already tackling and solving incredibly difficult problems in both aviation and mechanical engineering. Think about it. At high altitudes, engines face freezing temperatures and super thin air. The stakes are literally life and death. The absolute precision required to keep an engine running at 10,000 feet translates into an extreme standard of quality that they had to master right out of the gate.
Section 2. The Crucible. Innovation, Crisis, and Survival.
You know, no legendary company is built without being severely tested. First came innovation, pushing the absolute boundaries of what early aircraft engines could do. But then came the crisis. Following World War I, treaties banned German companies from producing aircraft engines. Imagine that. Their entire business model just vanished overnight. That leads right to survival. Forced into a corner, how do you weather the storm? You adapt.
So what actually pushed them through that intense crisis? An endless pursuit of better machines. It was a relentless, almost obsessive dedication to engineering. If they were legally banned from building for the sky, well, they were going to channel that exact same intense pursuit into something else. The type of machine changed, sure, but their DNA absolutely did not.
Section 3. The Arrival, an enduring engineering legacy. And this brilliantly illustrates the culmination of this incredible journey. Their engineering legacy is a lasting impact built on solving difficult problems, spanning all the way from aircraft engines to automobiles. Their deep mechanical problem-solving abilities didn't just fade away when they changed products. They became the permanent foundational bedrock of every vehicle they would eventually build. The extraordinary result of that foundation? They became one of the most iconic names in the automotive industry. By taking the intense, rigorous, life-or-death standards required for aviation and applying them directly to consumer vehicles, they elevated the entire concept of what a car could be. That specific journey from the sky to the street is exactly what cemented their legendary status.
As we wrap up this explainer, consider this. How does the endless pursuit of better machines drive the innovations we rely on today? BMW's story shows us that true, lasting innovation often comes from survival and from adapting to solve completely new, incredibly difficult problems. Think about the machines and the technology you use every single day. How might a legacy of adaptable problem-solving be quietly shaping your world right now? Thank you so much for joining me. Keep learning and keep questioning the origins of the things around you.